First graders, today I'm going to read you a nonfiction text about wild cats because I know a lot of you love hearing about wild cats and cheetahs. So we're going to read this today, and it's a Nat Geo Kids book, which I really like because they always have interesting facts. Ooh, and really great photographs. And of course, there's a table of contents, so let's see what's on the menu. Meet the Cats on page 4, Cats of the World on page 6, A Cat Up Close. It's probably going to tell us about their parts. Ooh, we love those cool fact pages. 7 cool facts about wild cats. Built to Hunt, Caring for Cubs. I bet there's going to be something cute on that page. Wildcat Quest. Q&A means questions and answers. Wildcats and People. Helping Hands, and then the back we'll do the What in the World, which is those little close-up photos where we have to guess. And of course, for dessert, they gave me a glossary if I don't know what some words in the books mean. Book means I can look in the glossary. Oh, I see a heading, so you need to touch your head if you see the heading. Meet the Cats. Wild cats aren't like house cats. Most wild cats live in wild places. They're found all over the world. Scientists have counted 35 species of wild cats, and species is a group of related living things. Let's meet some. Ooh, and I see a caption here. Caption tells you more about the picture. Some wild cats are called big cats. This lion is a big cat, and so are tigers, leopards, and jaguars. So there are some that are called big cats. I see another heading. Do you see it? Cats of the World. Some wild cats live in open grasslands. They're fast and powerful. They must be quick to chase animals across the grass. And here are some of the ones that live in the grass. The African wildcat, the serval, and the cheetah. I know you were thinking of the cheetah because everybody in our class loves cheetahs. Wildcats also live in jungles and forests. Some are good at climbing trees. Many jungle cats enjoy swimming. Sometimes they even catch fish. If you look here in the picture of the jaguar, look what he has in his mouth, a fish. And look at the tiger. He's swimming. And this is a margay. Margays live in the lush rainforests of Central America. And if you see in the picture, it's up a tree. So we know a margay is really good at climbing trees. I spy a joke on this page. Are you ready? Why are cats good at video games? Do you know? Think about it. Because they have 9 lives. You know how in video games sometimes you die and you have no more lives? They have 9, so they must be good at video games. Here's another place where wildcats live. Wildcats can be found in the cold, too. They often live in snowy mountains. These cats have thick fur to keep them warm, and their wide paws act like snowshoes, so that they don't sink down into the snow. They have wide paws. This is the snow leopard, the label's telling me. And there is a caption that's going to tell us more about their paws. A Eurasian lynx has thick fur on its wide feet. This helps it walk in deep snow because it won't sink down and its feet won't get too cold from the thick fur. Did you know that there's a wildcat that lives in the desert? Only one type of wildcat makes its home in the desert. Meet the sand cat. Kind of looks like a house cat, doesn't it? It can live for months without drinking. It gets water from the food it eats. So this is a sand cat, and this picture is kind of gross. But the caption tells us more. Sand cats eat bugs, birds, and even snakes. Do you see that? It's eating a snake. So that's how you know that's not your typical house cat. That's the sand cat. And this heading tells us we're going to learn about a cat up close or different parts of wildcats. Wildcats live in many different habitats, but they have some things in common. That means something's the same. Let's check out the body parts that cats have. And the word habitat means an animal's natural home, so where they like to live. Even though they live in different places, there's things about them that are definitely the same. A long tail helps most cats balance. You'll see them kind of swinging it back and forth to help them balance. They have claws that curve into sharp points. The whiskers help the cats find their way in the dark. Their teeth are long and sharp. I don't want to get too close to its mouth. The nose has a powerful sense of smell. And their ears can hear many more sounds than humans can hear. So all these things are helping them to be good hunters, right? By hearing more than we hear and having really good eyesight. Okay, ready for the 7 cool facts about wild cats. Number 1, all big cats roar. They do not purr the way other wild cats do. Number 2, Cheetahs are the world's fastest land animals. They can reach 65 miles an hour in just seconds. So they're as fast as cars on a highway, but they can speed up even faster. Number 3, big cats don't just roar, they also make a purr-like sound called a chuffle. Can you try to make that sound? A chuffle. And it's their way of saying hello. So he's chuffling hello to you. Number 4, many wildcats can catch animals that are more than twice their size. And if you look at that picture, try to get it up on the screen for you really well. You can see that it looks like that wildcat has a gazelle, which is bigger than it is. This is the rusty spotted cat. Rusty spotted cats are the smallest wild cats. They weigh about 3 pounds. Tigers are the biggest cats. They can weigh up to 660 pounds. There's the sand cat again. Sand cats have thick fur on their paws. This helps them walk in sand without sinking. So just like the snow leopard, same thing. They have wide feet. And also probably to protect from burning, because you know when sand is hot, that hurts. Snow leopards are great leapers. They can jump as far as 20 feet. You see that snow leopard jumping? Wow. I see a heading on this page that touch your head if you see it. Built to hunt. All cats eat meat. Wild cats must hunt for their food. They catch other animals. This is hard work. Many cats run fast and chase their prey. Others sneak up on it. So the caption tells me that a cheetah is chasing its prey. And the word on the page was prey. And we had that in another book, an animal that's eaten by another animal. So the prey in this are these deer or gazelle that they're chasing. The cheetah is chasing. Ooh, look at, there's a cat hiding in this picture. Do you see it? Can you spot the cat in this picture? It's not so easy. Wild cats are great at hiding. They don't want their prey to see them and run away. Wild cats use camouflage to blend in. Camouflage is the word of the page. An animal's color or pattern that helps it hide from other animals. And this was the Canada lynx that's hiding. And ooh, I see a joke up here. What game did the cat like to play with the mouse? Do you think about it? What game did the cat like to play with the mouse? Catch! Because he would like to catch the mouse and eat it, right? And also cat, catch, get it? Oh, it's a double funny word. Heading says caring for cubs. This is the cute page. Wild cats give birth to cubs. Young cubs drink milk from their mothers because they're mammals, right? This is a tiger mother and her cub. That's what the caption tells me. Young cougar cubs with their mothers. This is a cougar. Look at the babies. Some of them have spots, even though cougars don't have spots. Mothers teach their cubs how to hunt. When the cats are old enough, they go off to live on their own. And this is, if you guessed it, a lion cub. There's a lot of cuteness on that page. Wildcats Q&A. So kids like you asked about wildcats. This is what they wanted to know. Why do cats scratch? Cats must keep their claws sharp and clean, so they scratch tree bark like it's a scratching post. So can you do some scratching? Yeah, they want to keep their, and this is a house cat and it has like a scratching post. And then these European wildcats, you can see they're scratching on tree bark to keep their claws sharp. Here's another question kids ask. Do some house cats live in the wild? Yes, they're called feral cats. They're the same species as house cats, but they act more like wild cats. So here's a feral cat. I know when I go to the beach in the summer, there's lots of feral cats that live outside and people feed them, but they can't be house pets because they're a little bit too wild. Why can't wild cats live in people's homes? Wild cats wouldn't make good pets. They need to hunt and roam large areas, and they can also be dangerous. And this is a caracal. Caracal. And here's another joke. Are you ready? What side of a cat has the most fur? What side of the cat has the most fur? The outside. That's a funny one. They don't have any fur on the inside. There's another heading. It tells us about wildcats and people. Sometimes people move onto lands where wildcats live, and this causes problems. The cats have less space to live and hunt in the wild, and they might hunt people's farm animals instead. The people want to protect their animals. So you can see in this picture, the caption tells me, a bobcat walks through a large park in Los Angeles, California. Are because people built on the land where they lived. Farmers in South Africa sometimes use traps to keep wildcats away from their animals. So the trap doesn't hurt them, but it just keeps them from getting like the sheep in this picture. Helping hands. Some people are working to help wildcats. Some people are studying wildcats, and this helps them learn how to protect the cats. Others are working on how to keep cats' habitats safe. We can work together to share the world with wildcats. And let's see what some of the people in the picture. This is a Maasai man tracks lions for a special program in Africa. The program helps keep people and lions safe. So he's actually tracking where they're going so they can keep them safe. And Iberian lynx is let out into the wild. So you can see there, right there in the bottom is a little lynx and they're letting it free. All right, are you ready for what in the world? I'm going to show you the picture. You have to guess. It says hint. Here we go with number 1. Right there. These wildcats find their way in the dark. These help wildcats find their way in the dark. Do you know what it is? We'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Whisper it. Whiskers. Did you say whiskers? We're right. Number 2. Wildcats give birth to these. What do they call their babies? Do you remember? You remember what the babies are called? 1, 2, 3. Whisper it. Cubs. Let's see if we're right. Yes, we're right. Cubs. Number 3. Hint. Wildcats keep these sharp and clean. Remember, they scratch on trees to keep these clean. What are those? Whisper it. 1, 2, 3. Claws. Number 3, yes, we got it right, claws. Number 4, hint. This helps a wildcat balance. Do you remember what part of the wildcat helps it to balance? You can see it really well in this picture. All right, I'm thinking. 1, 2, 3, whisper it. Did you say tail? Yes, we were right. Number 4 is tail. Hint. This keeps wildcats warm. Look at that really pretty pattern. Is it? Number 5. Fur. Did you say fur? Good job. And the last one. Only one type of wildcat lives here. Remember it? Where is that habitat? Only one kind of cat can live there. Did you say it? 1, 2, 3, whisper. Desert. Did you say desert? Good job. And there's our glossary at the end, and more of these Nat Geo Kids readers. If you enjoyed those, you could always look for one of those when the libraries open back up. But here we go. That was Wildcats by Elizabeth Carney. I hope you enjoyed it.